On my way out my door. Wait a second. See all that. All of that. It was all. That's my food box. See, that's huge. Last month somebody stole that from me in this building. And to me, that's just so messed up. I just don't get it. But here I go for walk number 2. And then I go to bed. I'm going for the bed. Oh, I think I should set my coat. I know it's warmer today, but what the heck. Okay. And I'm off again to do my thing, so it's okay. Yeah, it's kind of creepy that somebody literally stole my food box last month. Everybody doesn't sign up for it because everybody isn't income eligible. And there's only so many of us in the building that get one. And last month and November, they were really, really intensifying the giving me a hard time thing. And wow, that truck is smoking. I remember those days. See that? Chugga chugga choo choo. Wow. Stinky cloud. I thought there was laws against that. But when you can't afford to, you can't afford to. And that's that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Things have changed. You know, when I was a kid, like when you're a teenager, everything is traumatic. Everything is just like, oh, I wonder if I get a package. But you know how you feel when you're a teenager. It's like, oh God, or she don't like me anymore, or whatever. Yeah. Now I get older, and it takes a lot more to faze me. But it seems like people are pushing the envelope a lot more. Why is that? Does anybody else notice that things have changed, people have changed? Just because the times have changed doesn't mean we still can't show a lot of love. But, oh, goodness. What in the world? Garbage is blowing around. I'm gonna hurry. Yeah, I think this is where I should cross. That is so weird, those things, I hate them. That's the lights. I'm gonna go over here on the other side. It's still green. It's hard to tell from here. Here comes somebody from my building. Maybe it's red. And this one's green. So I'll wait here. Oops. Marge C says, oh, don't go out in the dark. I might get hit on the head. Yeah, it's a chance I take. But you know something? I never got anywhere without taking any chances. And here's another thing. I lived downtown in the worst part of town all during lockdown. When the world was locked in, I was locked out. And with the most, shall we say, unusual bunch of people that I have ever known. And so I did my best to fit in, which was not easy because I don't do drugs and I don't drink. But they all called me Mom. So I became Mom of Portland, Maine's homeless. Just really strange. I'll go this way. And it was funny because the fella I dated, they called him Pops. So we were Mom and Pops of Portland's homeless. One day I'm in a car and I'm in Brunswick, and which is 36 miles up the highway, and somebody passes me. I go this way, they're going that way. Somebody passes me, and I hear Mom, and I'm like, oh my God, I recognize that voice from Portland. It's so funny. But he passed away. He had lung cancer. And these people, they were definitely different, but you have to be different when you're out there. You know, it's like not survival of the fittest, but almost kind of in a way survival of yourself, period. And some of the women go in packs, and they're some of the meanest girls you'd ever meet. But everybody learned not to mess with me, because a couple of times I had to actually do like a show of strength. And one time a guy comes up and he goes like he's going to shake my hand and hug me, only he pulls me in and tries to overpower me, which was his mistake, because I had him laying on his back with my arm around his neck and his hand behind his back, and all I could do is I look over at his face from above, and I said, you know, one of these days we're going to have to talk about this and why this happened. But I think he's passed away because I don't see him down there anymore, which is really sad. Another guy says, well, I says, no, I'm one of you. You see my backpack. And I says, I don't have a car anymore. I'm out here just like y'all. And he grabbed me by the hair and pulled my head back real fast and says, yeah, what are you going to do if some guy comes up and does this and decides he's going to rape you and kill you? But before he was done saying that, I grabbed him by the hair and pulled his head back and held it, and it wouldn't let go. And I said, something a whole hell of a lot worse than this. So yeah, you do have to show a display of strength when you're out there just to survive, to get them to leave you alone. And I did okay for an old lady. Okay, break time.